select. We start a new one. At some point, I'm going to replace this awful controller, and maybe you will hear fewer clicks, and I'll get some more precise D-pad inputs. For the time being, though, courage. This will be my second ever Symphony of the Night randomizer. Can I skip this? I can skip that. It mentions we're going to Dracula's castle. Playing as Richter. Let's go get him.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Hello.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Oh no, is your connection that bad?
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Here comes the line.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
God, I was... I'm not sure who they got. But as I understand it, the main issue was with the voice directing. And if I could, I would 100% lend you my long-ass Ethernet cable. Because it's not in use right now. Because, just like you, we had the issue of our internet box being installed in a very strange place. Literally in the wall in the laundry room. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is just notoriously bad. He thinks he's tough. Oh, I got him.
No, it cannot be.
That went so much better than the first time I did this. I didn't take a single hit. The last time I did this, I needed Maria to run in and bail me out because I got beat on so bad. And that's the end of Dracula. I believe Richter here is the protagonist for the next season of Castlevania, the anime. Also, yes, Lord of the Vampires is being brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. We'll see if Shaft makes it into the cartoon, too. God, I hope Shaft makes it into the cartoon. They're like, oh, meanwhile, there's stuff going on with Alucard. He wakes up. He needs to wake up and then go fight Dracula, or whatever's resurrecting him. He doesn't know what's up. Oh, shafted. Very good. So the castle looks very nice here. When we do get to see an in-game 3D model later on, it looks not so nice, because it turns out they forgot to apply the texture to it. I should also ask, how is my sound balance? Because this is... I have not streamed with this emulator before, so I don't know. Good, okay. Alucard storming the castle with his rainbow cape. The hell did they start me with? The Vorpal Blade. Except... yeah, no, that's just the Vorpal Blade. Okay. So one of the things that happens since I have this game randomized now... It sorta? It sorta Snicker Snacks. I don't know that Alucard's wearing enough blue for that to work quite that well. One of the things that randomizes in this is weapons as you get them. So, like, normally you start off with a bunch of crap that's just straight up named after Alucard. That has changed, obviously. Cast a spell here. Drink that bat blood. But another thing that will randomize is the music. So normally this is the music from, like, the whole second castle area. But I'm getting to hear it now because that's what the game has determined. Another thing that's being randomized. Okay, the name on this shield is Goddess Shield. But the shield that he holds out is the Shaman Shield. I know too much about this game. I know that's a bad pentagram, holy shit. I know that's a discrepancy.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've always loved this sprite.
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Oh yeah, the voice acting is like the main reason to play this. Well, not the main reason, but it's a good reason to never skip anything in the game. Oh no! Maybe if you try turning your Wi-Fi connection off and back on, that's something I have to do with mine constantly. There! There we go. And that's fair if, you know, oh. We do what we can. And hey, it's gonna go up on YouTube tomorrow, hopefully, if nothing else goes wrong, so you will get a chance to watch this. You would think... Oh. Is that... Oh my god, I got the leap stone already? Oh, I'm set. What a good seed. Thank you, and good luck with your internet. Oh, so the whole... Okay. So I don't have a good reason to break these torches right now. The only reason I do it is completely out of habit. Once I collect the, I think it's called the Cube of Zoe, you get Rune Sword. Rune Sword. Oh, it's not Rune Sword. It's the Chakram. Okay, when you get the Cube of Zoe in the game, it's supposed to be like the first artifact you pick up. What happens is if you break a torch, an item will drop out of it. Usually a heart. And I don't have that yet, so it doesn't really make a difference. Can I hit that with this? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, so while there is no practical use for hitting those torches now, there will be later, and it's just, you know, they're there, and if you hit them, it's like a force of habit, basically. Dig my way into the floor. More McGill. The dark sword? No. Okay. Look, if they needed to see in the dark, like, Dracula can just turn into a bat. There. See, part of the problem of not having the ability to get items from torches is I don't have the ability to get sub-weapons, which is like a old Castlevania standard. God, stop trying to show off. Yeah, old standard thing is just you choose from like one or two. There's like 8, I think, sub-weapons in the game, and you pick, you know, they drop from torches, you pick which one you like. And until you get the item that makes items drop from torches, you don't get any. So right now all the torches really do for me is give me something to jump off of. Come on around, guy. Gotta go ahead and grab this save point. Save points, very helpful. They refill your health. They're casket shaped. That's always fun. Now, if I look at my weapons here, this sword technically is a lot stronger. Kind of slow. And it doesn't have... The Holy Rod has a special attack, is part of the thing. So, like, if I press back forward and then attack with it, it does a slightly stronger hit. So, I don't know if that would make up for the fact that... You know, I don't have a shield from my other hand, so I'm going to put the chakram on there. Yeah, I'm going to see if the Holy Rod, you know... It randomized the boss music to the cathedral sound. I killed your buddy, get down here. They were in the show, and I've made quick work of them. Have you seen the Xena Warrior Princess? You might recognize that weapon. Yeah, I will say, like, with regards to the show, they did their homework. I suppose this is like a smaller version of, God, what was the name of the emo girl with the hoop? Was it something with a K? I assume that's who you're talking about, though, right? In terms of, like, Soul Calibur. An orange! This is actually the PlayStation one. Tira. Okay. For some reason my brain went Kira. Yeah, so I've got... So what I'm doing here, this is a randomizer for this. God, did I set the... I didn't set the stream settings, did I? Let me just... No, it didn't. I'm still... Twitch thinks I'm streaming City Skylines. There we go. Stream category is now correct. Yeah, she always seemed fun to me, Tira. She, you know, she's very much a design from her time. Oh yeah, it should say that now, because I did just get through changing it, but, up until, like, a minute ago, I was doing, it said Cities Skylines. You know, I have this other issue of, like, the chalk room is good. It does a certain amount of damage. The Holy Rod is strong against zombies? For obvious reasons? I can't believe I just jumped into that. Oh, weird. I wonder how did Twitch know what I was doing? I think there's an item... A mace. Are you better? You're the same? Weird. Yeah, it's like if I didn't tell Twitch what I was doing, then how did it know? Like, I don't even have the proper game going. This is emulated. I mean, I do have my PlayStation right over there, but I wouldn't be able to handle, Oh, there's the boss music. Yeah, I don't know what processes I'd need to go through to get a randomized version of Symphony of the Night working on a PlayStation 2. Could be a project. I will grab that heart because I have no other way to get hearts right now. Because I'm thorough, I'm gonna go down here. Plus there's, okay, that's a heart max up. There's more possible locations for relics I need down this way. Oh, I kind of want that. Can I get it? Maybe I can convince one of these dolls to go up. Up. No. They're not gonna go up. Normally it'd be like I can bounce off their heads. But if they stay close to the ground, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, they're like... Oh, I already have one of these. They're like these mannequin things. If I had the, there's an item, there's a relic that will tell you, like, the name of the enemy that you're fighting. And if I attack these guys, they'll be called Living Doll, I think. Dracula is into everything. He is eclectic. Then we got these ladies hanging from the roofs here. They're like angel things, but, you know, we got these lady columns. How many magic points do I have? Not enough, okay. Normally that guy is pretty tough. I just clowned on him. Take that money. I don't have any other way to get cash right now. These guys spawn endlessly, so I'm just gonna get through this hallway as quickly as I can. And then there's a demon here. Damn, having 2 weapons out. Really paying out here. Boss music pauses for a second to catch its breath. This is one of my favorite things about this game. This is the load screen. And you can tell because the middle of it has a picture of a CD. Also, the angels on the ends seem to have their tits out, I don't know. Because again, Dracula. He is just like that. I'm gonna hit the save point real quick. I realize there's a room that I didn't access that I can. Just behind where I am. So I'm gonna take a step back. Also a room up there I can get into as well. This one. What do you... Oh, it's just life max up. So as I understand it, and I don't know that I do understand it completely, the randomizer has shuffled the locations of relics and life and heart max up items. So that did have a chance of being something like, say, the ability to turn into a bat. Which is, of course, something Alucard can do, being a vampire and all that. New sword. I'll take it. That sword has a much higher number attached. It is slow, though. Jeez. I can deal with slow swords. The trick... Holy sword. It's shit. Why is the holy sword so bad? And yes, I did get a neutron bomb. It'll hit everything on screen. Normally, Alucard starts the game with one of those. Don't remember what it started me with here, though. That was easy. Yeah, the neutron bomb has the same effect basically as the karma coin and the pentagram. Which is a big graphic pops up on screen and everything takes damage. I am wishing I had armor. Ghosts hitting me for 5? Unheard of. Yeah, when I did a test seed for this to see how the randomizer would work, I actually picked up, there's an item in the game called the duplicator, which makes it so that all of your thrown items, all of your food, basically anything that has like a limited quantity and then you use it by using it, including the neutron bomb, it no longer eats your quantity of item. So I was just able to walk around spamming things like the neutron bomb. God, what is that? I can't tell what that item is, but I want it. So not having a shield is also being a pain. It's something. You know, honestly, it's probably just a random food item that I'm not used to seeing the picture for. You do just randomly find food around the castle. Which is a, you know, holdover from old Castlevania games. You know, we've all heard the jokes about, you know, wall turkeys. Crack open a wall in Dracula's castle and you find a whole ass turkey in there. You're like, how did that happen? Exactly. These tiny guys can just jump. Oh, first time. Okay, well, this is a great Castlevania game to start with. For my money, it's the best one. So the way the Castlevania works is every 100 years or so, the castle shows up, and Dracula starts to terrorize the countryside, and somebody has to deal with it. And that somebody is usually a member of the Belmont family. I say usually because obviously right now I'm not playing somebody of the Belmont family. As much as he was definitely dating, you know, Trevor and Sypha. But yeah, basically, the lore is nobody was able to actually defeat Dracula in a permanent sense. They were just able to sort of seal him away for the next 100 years or so, up until Richter was actually able to seal the deal and actually finish the job. Come on. There we go. I know you bleed. Give me your blood. Also, there's weird monsters in this castle. Like, some of them, like the skeletons, make sense. What do you make of sense of this? Which head is real? I don't know. Is it like Cat Dog, except it's like Lady Monster? Also, the theme continues of Dracula's statues just having titties out. Now, the D-pad on this controller I'm using is not great. Yes, she did. Or at least as much ass as there was until it turned into Green Monster. Bandana? Well, some heals hit points by lightning damage. That's not what the bandana usually does, but I'll take it. Here we will find what is normally a wall turkey. Fire boomerang. Except I bet it's not. No, it is a fire boomerang. How about that? No, it's like a boomerang, but on fire. Let's see, there's nothing for me to do down there, I know that much. So I'm going up. Oh ho ho! Armor. Armor that apparently does not provide me any defense. Yeah, I'll take it for the time being. Oh! I have a sub-weapon now. Normally those guys drop an axe as a sub-weapon, as like a reward for killing them. But I guess that was randomized to a dagger. Which I will take because the dagger is nice. Honestly, one of the YouTube peoples that I watch stuff from sometimes, Sakura Tsubasa, she was playing through this, and like just vanilla this, and she was just spamming daggers at bosses. And I'm like, that's not going to work on everybody. My sword is too good. He's normally supposed to take more than 2 hits. How embarrassing. Alright, max up. Yeah, knives are nice. Just like that. Alright, well, that was a whole lot easier than I had anticipated it being. I don't know that I understand your reference. Dude with the stone. Magician with the dead girlfriend. He uses a stone. Can I get more details? I am blanking. Oh, that guy. Oh, right. Saint Germain? I think his name was? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think that's just like... I don't think he'd want to get his dead girlfriend back from that. That just spits out doppelgangers. You know what? It's better. It's better. Somehow the cloth tunic is better than the Dracula tunic. My equipment makes no sense whatsoever. Before I go across there, I'm gonna... Ooh, out of my way. I've activated the elevator. I'm gonna go collect this card. Actually, first stop, I'm gonna go in here and activate this teleporter. So this is the game's fast travel system. Unlike those other statues that had their tits out, these statues instead have their dicks out. Like I said, Dracula's down for everything. So now, I'm all the way back over here, on the left. And by stepping on that button and moving this wall down, I can go back over there if I want. But I don't. I just needed to open the path up to make that thing useful. Okay. Yes, I will catch you tomorrow, Otto. I am not at all surprised that you're tired. Sprite card. Got ourselves a helper. What she said. So the way this works is normally you get like the in the North American release you get the fairy. And I guess they left the code in for the Japanese version of the upgraded fairy, the sprite, because that's what I just got, and she speaks Japanese. Fleamen are the biggest pains in the ass. I do not want to deal with them. What are you? If this is what I think it is, it is. Holy shit. Chakra replaced. Girthang. Did I just pick up the Chrysogrim? I did! It's the best sword in the game. Oh, I'm officially set for killing everything. Oh no, I'm cursed. I can't use my weapons when I'm cursed. So I just need to wait for this to wear off. I can in the meantime do drop kicks though. I will say, the fun thing about the way the randomizer here works is the Chrysagram, while it does a whole lot of slashes and is super good, due to the fact that it spawned in the place of something that's normally a lot weaker, its actual attack score is just also quite low. Oh, the snorkel! Alucard can now officially breathe underwater. That's handy. Yeah, so this sword, while going to be incredibly powerful for the short game, is also maybe not so powerful, just because each individual hit does minuscule damage. Oh no, he can even go through the running water, because that's a magic relic. Also, I don't think he believes in that. I think that was the implication from the series, right? Was that the only reason running water did anything to vampires is because they believed it would? Hello, librarian.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Look, I'm
interested in this.
Be happy I'm not,
I'm interested in this.
called the Tooth and Flad.
Thank you.
Be happy I'm not, stuck counting grains of rice that people throw on the floor. I don't need the castle map.
Farewell for now.
I don't have much money either. Yeah, Alucard is thankfully not obsessed with counting, and also does not get soggy in milk. Both classic vampire weaknesses. But of course, he's also only half vampire. There is one item I can get to up in here, so I'm going to go over for the one thing I can do. God, the rune sword is so powerful. Thank that guy for a boost up. The Knight Shield. Okay, it's good to get a shield. Oh, a cape. Oh, now here's the thing, is I got this shield. I like both of my weapons. I'll stick with the Chrysagram for now. Because it still does a whole lot of damage. Just from the multitude of swings. And I know that's the only thing in that room I can actually do. You need to be able to, there's a wall that you need to be able to pass through using a certain relic, and I don't have that yet. So I'll come back to that later. That is one of the things you need to be able to, you know, sight read when you're playing through a randomizer is what am I able to do? In this case, not that. What's another weird property of vampires? I always heard that in some versions of folklore, if you steal a vampire's sock and fill it with rocks, and then throw it into the river, it will die trying to get it back. And I'm like, not just buy another sock? Does a vampire care that much about socks? But apparently, vampires kind of have this weird, like, OCD-esque quality to them. What with the counting and everything. I wonder. So, normally, from there, what I would suspect they want me to do is, like, normally the librarian... I think the rice thing is more for, like... Because, like, Chinese has, like, their own funky vampires, too. That, like, hop. So I wouldn't be shocked if, like, the counting stuff is from them, specifically. But I don't know for sure. I know vampires getting soggy in milk is 100% a New World thing, though. Yes, I'm counting Count Chocula. But normally the librarian there would sell an item that lets me open up doors that are, like, enchanted and glowing blue. But he didn't have that this time. He had the Tooth of Vlad, which just gives me a flat stat bonus. So I think what it wants me to do is cross this area. Step down there and kill that guy. Normally you wouldn't be able to make this trip, but because I have the double jump, I actually can. Okay, the aquamarine is actually what it's supposed to be here. There we go, I have crossed the area. Now I'm here. See, normally the first time you come here, this water will just beat the crap out of you and it's miserable. I am not having that problem. How many times do I gotta click these things? That one's just a few. Okay. Those things are... they're like a locking mechanism. I just need to hit them enough times until they click. Then it opens up a secret down here. Iron Fist. Iron-studded brass knuckles. Okay. And I believe the lapis lazuli is just a thing I can sell? Yeah. The fairy is useful because what she does is she will tell you when there's a secret hole in the wall. That's what she was trying to do there. I, of course, already know about that hole. LPL wheel 2 is binding. Click out of... I don't know what that means at all. I'm the streamer, so it is now officially my turn to get references that I don't understand. It's only fair I do it to Leshy enough. Hello! We're making our way through Dracula's castle. Oh! The lockpicking lawyer. I've heard of him. I've not watched his stuff, but I have heard of him. Heart refresh. Yeah, I wonder what the odds are that, oh, a hamburger! Yeah, I wonder what the odds are that the lockpicking lawyer was partially inspiration for that one character from Army of the Dead. Because there's a guy who, in that, is like a master lockpicker slash safecracker. And he got his start out, like, just doing YouTube tutorials on, like, expensive and fancy vaults. It's weird, I didn't watch Army of the Dead, but I did watch the prequel, Army of Thieves, which was fun. And didn't really feature zombies that heavily, which was, nice. This sword is OP. Look what I just did to that boss. Look at what I did to him. That guy's just wrecked. Swapped in the boss music for this whole area. I guess is suitable because it is like where the boss is. Sort of. Did I go in that room? I didn't go in that room. Oh. Ye old zoot juice. Yeah, I'll probably end up watching Army of the Dead at some point. Because, yeah, I do like movies. They're fun. Namakura. What do you do for me, sword? It's terrible. It's the red rust. I'm not swapping out to the red rust. And here we are in the Castle Keep. I'm going to activate the Castle Keep teleporter so that I can more easily move around. You just gotta see the room. Once you know that it exists, you can use it. Run out here. The flea men riding on turkeys. I hate them. I hate them. I do enjoy Batista. He's, yeah, I'm glad that he was able to make the leap from wrestling onto the big screen. Oh yeah. So now I have the ability to actually go back and use the room in the library that I couldn't before. Because now Alucard can turn into a cloud of mist. Which is a very useful ability for a vampire. He just can't hold the form for all that well. It is true. I wonder if the wall turkeys are unsuccessful applicants to the Flea Man Riding Academy. It's weird that I haven't seen the Cube of Zoe yet. It's worse. It's worse. Wait a minute. Okay. There's a cape you can get in this game that actually, you, like, select the colors for it. Which is, you know, kind of fun. I always like to give Alucard a white and powder blue thing going on. Which is, like, very antithetical for the character, but they're fun colors. How quickly will this boss be murdered? He's mobile, so not as quickly. But not exactly slowly. Hi, Maria.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
So they were supposed to have had dialogue earlier. It didn't happen. For some reason, the randomizer took it out. But also, there's at least one other place where they're supposed to run into each other and chat. So, like, that's just... feels very out of place. Now, one thing I like, this game gave you, like, there's a whole bunch of medicine items in the game, like potions and things like that. Ooh. But they also just gave you the, restores hit points while walking. I don't like that. They also just gave you, like, food. Weird. So yeah, like, if you're hurt, you can use a potion to get some health back, or eat a hamburger. I was hoping I'd be able to go through there. No such luck. Will I get one of the dicks, or will I get the actual priest? It's the actual priest. What did he drop for me? An apple. Normally he drops wine. Or, as they localized it, grape juice. But sometimes guys who are also jerks spawn in there instead, and they just attack you through the wall. Can I go through here? No, I don't think I can. But I can grab this. No. Yeah, at this point, this is going to be the best sword I have, like, for a long while. There is no point in even entertaining the idea of switching off of it. I mean, look at that. And yet, I still want all these swords. I already have one of those. Tell you what I'm gonna do this. I'm arranging my items as I like them to appear. I know I've been talking about how I'm never going to swap up swords. Let's swap up swords a little bit. 'Cause this is still a lot of fun. If that's actually the Sword of Dawn... Opal. Ooh, life max up. I'm gonna check that opal. Okay. The descriptions on items are randomized as well, so that makes certain things a little bit tricky to figure out. Pudding, okay. Heaven Sword, alright. Thing just gave me all of the thrown sword weapons. Yasutsuna, I don't know what that is. And a parfait. Everybody's favorite food from Sailor Moon. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sword of Dawn is not the actual Sword of Dawn, which is good. Got pudding. Enchanted floating sword. Alright. Yeah, that one goes like that. If I had two, then I would know what to do. Okay, so now I actually have... Now I have to actually wonder. Is this better than the... Yeah, it does hit a lot harder. Alright, two-handed sword it is, no shields. Oh, I can't go this way. I'm gonna hit a wall. And by wall, I mean a blue door that I can't pass through. Yeah. Normally that is what you need the, Normally that's what you need the magic thing for. Do I have any library cards? I don't have any library cards. Shoot. Library cards are useful. They will teleport you directly to the library, which would be very nice right now, because I don't want to be in this part of the castle. Like, I'm done here. But because I can't go through that door, I need to backtrack. Hello! Now, given how quickly that thing died to this sword, maybe the Chrysagram isn't all that great to be using in it after all. It's one of the things where you just, like, as you play, you're like, well, this sword is fun, I'll use it for a little bit. Ah! Yes, welcome to the show, Tona. We are We have randomized Castlevania. Things are bananas. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It's a challenge. This is only my second time doing randomized Castlevania. Yeah, they even did like background music. The names of items have been randomized. Like, I have the talisman here, and it has, I don't know what the icon is, but the description is for either the silver ring and the gold, or the gold ring. I don't remember which one has those two words. The music that's playing right now is normally played in the area where you find Shaft. I guess this is the Japanese Shaft theme. But since it's randomized, it got shuffled into the chapel. Yeah, even like weapon values are randomized. So like I found one of the better swords in the game, and because the actual attack value on it is so low, I've switched to this. Oh no, there's just an evil priest in the game named Shaft. His scheme is to resurrect Count Dracula. That's not a spoiler, they said it right in the opening crawl. I guess the association wasn't there in Japan. And this should be the library, yeah. Fast travel system. Yeah, I mean, he's a complicated man, and no one understands him but his Dracula. I'd say these jokes write themselves, but this game came out like 25 years ago. They've probably all already been written. Ooh, I'll take that. Moonstone. Improve status after sunset. So that is also a thing to keep in mind in this game. The game itself has a clock. It keeps track of 24-hour time. Alucard attack the castle at night, but if you take more than 12 hours during your gameplay, it switches over to daytime. And items like the Moonstone stop being useful. The Sunstone, however, starts being useful. This is one of the games that had, like, special interactions with the first Metal Gear Solid. If you, because they're both Konami games, so if you go to fight Psycho Mantis, he'll be like, oh, I'm going to read your memory. And by that he means he's going to read your memory card. And he can spot if you've got Castlevania saves on there. I still love what they did with that character. It was ridiculous. Alright, let's fight us a demon here. Sir. Summon some ghosts to take care of that guy. drop your thing. What do you got? Life max up. Okay. Maybe the life max ups from bosses don't count towards being randomized? I don't know. I really should look this up. Oh! Gravity boots. Gargoyles, another comic? Oh. It has no stat bonuses. That's weird. Now, I love me some gargoyles, so, might be worth looking into. There's a couple of comics and comics-related things that I should be looking at right now, but I have not yet found a way to procure them. Strictly because I haven't even tried to look. There's new JoJo's. I gotta get on that too. So there could be a couple of things that I'm getting then. Can't jump up there. Normally I wouldn't care about uncovering the map. But Alucard is wearing armor that increases in defense based on how much map he's got uncovered. It's probably still not worth caring that much about it, but yeah, we're doing it anyway. I try to go for a few style points and there's still dudes behind them. Let's see. Now that I'm armed with the gravity boots, I'll go up first. Because there's an item I can get that I couldn't before in the clock tower area. Because the gravity boots let me do some ridiculous jumps, let me tell you. Also, based off my inventory, I think I was able to determine what was in the thing. There was an item that I couldn't reach before where I was like, I don't know what that is. I think it was just a resist fire. I'm also going to go bother the librarian, because I can do this with the gravity boots. Make sure my positioning is correct. I don't know how many times I need to do this, so I'm just going to do it as many times as I can. He starts dropping items. You never know, he might have something I need. If he dropped a duplicator, I'd be very happy with that. Alright, out of magic points. Can't bother him anymore. Ruby circlet it was. And that is restores hit points by fire damage. Which, I will put on in some areas. There's a place underground where there's fire dudes, and that could actually be very useful there. So yeah, I guess that was worth the little excursion. Yeah, that was the high jump done with the gravity boots. It's ridiculous. And you won't be able to appreciate just how ridiculous it is until I actually get to a place where I can put it to full use. So, like, of the items that I still need to find that will actually unlock some shit, there's like 3 places I can go now, I think. 4. I forgot I can go to Olrox's quarters. It just involves waiting. There we go. Gravity boots. So useful. Okay. The power of mist. So I had the form of mist before, now I have the power of mist. What that does is, I can just stay as the cloud of mist. It's a classic vampire move. It does eat up magic points though, so I'm not going to stay like that. But it's very useful. It makes it so that enemies just straight up can't hit you. Which I don't think I need to, you know, lay out why that's useful. I wonder if the new Gargoyles comics will ignore the old Gargoyles comics. Which I read some of, but they basically stopped coming out like before any stories wrapped up. I remember at one point, like, one of the story arcs was like the Goliath and Elisa were like sort of a little bit on the rocks, and Goliath was like, I need to ask somebody out to the dance because Xanatos was having a Halloween party, and he's like, I can go to this, I'm a fucking monster. It's Halloween, that works. And Elisa was like, I don't want to go because Xanatos is a dick. And so Goliath was like, okay, but I want to go. So he wound up asking one of the clones. And I'm like, okay, the fact that the clones are still alive means that the last season of the show was completely ignored. Which is probably for the best. Make my way over to the clock room. There's also some areas at the start of the castle I can go into now that I have the high jump as well. Now that I think about it. We'll see. Basically, there's 2 items I'm looking for. The Cube of Zoe and the Jewel of Open. That will open up like a whole nother section of the castle. Alright, so what do we got up here? Normally this is where you get the gravity boots. You just gotta fly up as a bat or as the mist. Neutron bomb. I have picked up another neutron bomb. But because... Ooh, more bat. Force of Echo. I can't even turn into the bat yet, though. Give me the base bat form before any of that shit. Yeah, I forgot I can go in here. How embarrassing. See, I was like, I can't open up this place because I don't have the ability to actually get the pocket watch from torches. Because I don't have the Cube of Zoe. And then I forgot that, like, that side just opens up every minute. Like, 1 minute it's open, the next minute it's closed. So you just gotta wait till the right time. Because again, this game has a functional internal clock. Thank you for telling me about that trick wall that I've already busted open. I know that the trail of the rune sword says something. But it's hard to read. If I pause it by bringing up the actual equipment menu, then it gets hidden. If I pause it by bringing up the map, it gets covered by map. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's go in here. I'll explore the rest of that area later. The Colosseum is definitely a good place for me to check out first. Approaching from the wrong direction. I need to be up another floor. Normally there's an item over there. But because I can already turn into mist, it's not there. It's weird. Maybe it'll spawn after I kill the boss. Bust open this ceiling here. Are you actually a Mournblade? No, no you're not. You're the Sword of the English Navy. I guess this is where Metzen got Mournblade from, maybe? There's an item in this called Mournblade. You hit enemies, you gain health from hitting enemies, basically. Which, I guess, it can be viewed as kind of like, you know, Frostmourne stealing people's souls? Maybe? Is that a stretch? I don't know. Hit that save point, get my health back. Let's go fight a boss. Ham and eggs. There he be.
Who are you? Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
I'm glad he's having fun. Easy peasy.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
And nope, the item does not appear. Okay. Good to know. Do not knock me out of this room, my god. The fucking Valhalla Knights are always awful to deal with. I'm just letting guys hit me now. You know what? No, do the fire thing. Do the fire thing. What a jerk. All that for sirloin. Not what I'm looking for. He's clowned on that owl knight. He's got a trained owl that will attack me. But birds are very fragile, and he gets upset if I kill his trained bird. It's like, I hate to tell you this, buddy, but falconry is not a good way to fight a vampire. You made your choice, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I even changed my head item so that I could try to get some health from these guys, and they're not even cooperating. One of the things that this game has that is often overlooked and underutilized is some weapons just have special attacks. I know that I showed off the one for the... I got a sword... no, there's the holy rod that I had, where if I press back, forward, then attack, it does like a big burst of holy energy on the end of the attack, which is, you know, useful, but other swords do other types of things. I have no trouble in here at all. Axe Lord Shield. Oh, it's a Medusa Shield. You know what? We'll put it on anyway. It'll give me something to attack guys up close with. Some weapons have like just, you know, quarter circle forward and attack as the thing. Some weapons have back forward. Some of them have weird inputs. If I have, for some reason, 2 of the Heaven Swords, and I put one on each hand, and I use them both at the same time, that does a special attack. I don't know why, but it does. My classy Medusa Shield. It does petrification damage to things that run into it. So I can literally just hold this shield out and walk into things. It doesn't do great damage, but I can do it. Alright, let's go deal with another vampire. Jewel of Open's gotta be around here somewhere. There's also the issue of, even if I find the Cube of Zoe, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to get, Basically, there's a part in the clock room where if you have the Cube of Zoe on, you can get the pocket watch sub-weapon. And if you use the pocket watch in the clock room, it opens up the right side of the clock room, and then there's shit in there. But I don't necessarily even know that there's anything in there. And if I go in, like, if I get the Cube of Zoe, and I'm like, oh, now I can go to that place, I don't know that I know where to get a pocket watch. Because sub-weapon drops are also randomized. So what's normally a torch with an axe in it? It could just be $20. that actually the skull shield? It's not. Oh, but it's a nice shield. Okay. The Herald shield is fun. If I block things with it on, I get a heart. Which, given that I don't have any way to actually get hearts right now, that's actually kind of useful. Fun fact, you can interact with chairs. If you see a chair, you can actually walk up and sit in it usually. That's fun. He's not dead yet. Oh, not only do I get hearts, I get health back. Maybe? No, that's because I have the... His fire attack is useless against me. I forgot I put on the ruby circlet. Oops, I accidentally clowned on him harder than I thought. Yeah, normally you don't have the ruby circlet when you're fighting him. I think it's somewhere in the basement. What is my actual reward for killing him? Should be a relic over here. Oh. Not to sound too deflated, the skill of wolf is great, but I can't turn into a wolf yet. So, knowing how to do the wolf move is fun, but only if you know how to turn into a wolf, which I don't. I'm sure I'll find it sooner or later. Who knows, it could be in one of the side rooms I gotta explore out here. Right over here. Here's one. I believe the one above me is a save point, which I may as well use. Life max up. That's not what I was hoping for. I don't even know if those necessarily had been randomized. Now, it's funny, I can, like, tell you what gets mixed up based on, like, you know, seeds in Link to the Past Randomizer. Which I had considered doing tonight instead of this. I can't give you anything even close to that information for this. Like, does this thing get randomized? Who knows? I don't want to deal with those knights, so I'm just going to jump over them. Oh, resist holy. Okay. Bust open the ceiling here. Why is there nothing here? Normally it's the sword card. Today it is nothing. There, now this exit is open. I don't have the Jewel of Open yet, so I can't go to the left. So instead, I will go to the right. Yeah, no, I think this will be faster. There's two ways I could go to the same place. Old Rocks didn't drop what I thought he would. I didn't get anything that I thought I would get in here. I'm also going to change swords. I do love that sword a lot, but sometimes it's nice to switch it up. Just a nice sword. That's what I got on now. Just a sword that's normal but nice. I did go in that room. It's a save point. I think there's bloody zombies in here. Yeah. Now my health is full. Traditionally, you don't want to drink the blood of the undead, but Alucard will make an exception. Only when using that spell, though. Otherwise, ill-advised. Okay. I will check. There's a place at the start of the castle that's... a couple of places at the start of the castle that are, like, higher up than I could have reached before. But now I have the gravity boots, I can reach them. So that's my next stop. And if that doesn't pan out, then... I'll figure something else out. Okay, this is spot number 1. There should be some giant brothers in here. Oh, it takes a little bit longer to kill them with a sword that's not super fancy. But it's more fulfilling. I'm sure eventually I will get tired and go back to the Chrysogrim. Save point, which I do not need. And is that a neutron bomb? Why am I bothering with these guys? I mean, they're worth experience, sure. But you don't really need that. One more check over here. And then I guess I'm taking the teleporter back to the place where Victor is. Yeah, I know it's sad. Don't worry, I'm killing you too. Okay. Oh! The Jewel of Open. Okay. And a Zircon? Okay. The Jewel of Open! One of the 2 items that I knew I needed. Now I have it. What that'll let me do is I can open up locked blue doors, which I don't really need it for the cathedral anymore, but boy, there is a place in the marble gallery that will really benefit from having that. unlock the lower portion of the castle, which, in theory, will contain a few more relics? At least one boss? This is probably the fastest way to get there. I'll just have to run through the Axe Lord and... not Axe Lord, the Plate Lord. And also this demon guy. He's a lot more trivial than I expected. When you come through here the first time, he is a menace. Oh yeah, now that I have a shield, these ghosts can't get through your shield. They're so pathetic. If I had a dagger item, I could just hold the dagger out and they'd run into that and die as well. Though oddly, I haven't found any of the daggers yet. It's a shame because the combat knife is actually very fun. You know what? I get to check now. Resist fire, I called it. That's normally not what resist fire looks like, so no wonder it confused me. Resist fire is usually like a jar with orange stuff in it. Okay. Where is... I think the room I'm looking for is... ahead? Maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. I like that I can tell just from looking at this stupid map. The rooms aren't labeled or anything, I can just tell where I haven't been, and like which room is which based off of the shape in the hallways next to them. Pot roast. Decent enough heart farm right there. Okay, so it's up in the top right of this room. There's a locked door that I could not get through before. Now that I have the Jewel of Open, I can get in. I step on this switch. And that should open up passages to the lower areas. Cross shuriken. Fury plate. Like that it says increase magic attack power, but it lowers my int, so no it won't actually. Also, that's not what the Fury plate usually is. In case that weren't obvious. Item called the Fury Plate normally would not increase your magic spells. Don't get me wrong, I do like my magic. There's one spell I haven't even attempted yet. It's the Soul Steal. Ooh. Headpiece? Okay. This is a JoJo's reference. Normally, instead of being called goggles, this is called Stone Mask. Which, you know, in JoJo's, you put on the stone mask, and you give it some blood, and you turn into a vampire. If you didn't know that, now you do. It's from the 80s. It's, at this point, you know, if you haven't been spoiled on that, I don't know how, but, like there's a moratorium of at least, at most, like 10 years on spoilers. Is that actually the Fist of Tulkas? It's not. But it is better than my sword. Oh! Okay, it's not, but it will let me do that special attack. Dark armor. It's weaker. I'm not putting it on. Yes, I know, Fairy. It's a breakable wall. I've broken it already. God, if it had actually been the Fist of Tulkas, I would have been, like, set for the rest of the game. That's as much as I already was, because I already picked up the Chrysogram. The Fist of Tulkas is a fantastic fist weapon that gives you an attack like this, but also the ability to shoot a fireball off of your hand, which is loads of fun. You just suddenly have a, you know, slight magic cost ranged attack. What are you? Iron Shield. You're not actually, though. You're the Skull Shield. Okay, we'll hit the save point. Then I will go back up. Because there is one more thing above me that I haven't done. And I think, at this point in the day, I think we all deserve to hear the succubus's orgasmic death throes. Yes, I did speak correctly. You will understand when I get there. Pentagram, meal ticket. Meal tickets are fun. They have a chance to summon any random food in the game. So, like, sometimes you'll get, like, if you're low on health, you'll be like, I don't have anything. Meal ticket. And it throws out, you might get peanuts, you might get a pot roast. Both of which heal you for varying amounts of damage. Okay. So fighting this lady, I'm gonna want something that hits hard. Yeah, sure, we'll go with the Great Sword of Obek right now. Ugh, maybe I won't. It's gross. I thought maybe it would have a, some weapons have a, some of the big two-handed swords have a special attack where they, if you press back, forward, then the attack button, they do like a thrusting attack that does like 3 hits. But that sword apparently does not have that. Welcome to Alucard's Nightmare.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right.
But,
If
Mother.
my death can save others, I'd gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins.
We've all seen the anime, right?
Begin
We know
by
that's not how
slaying
this goes.
that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon. Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
I feel as though the voice direction for that character is just, you're a succubus. You know what that is, right? And she's like, sure? Easy peasy.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you!
That reading was definitely a choice. And I've collected the fairy card, which I already had. It's just I had the upgraded pixie version. Alright. So complete waste of time on that one, but you know, that's the whole point of the randomizer. You never know what you're gonna get. It just reminds me of this old meme I saw before where it was from JoJo's Part 4. Josuke and Okuyasu were hanging out, and Josuke just does the, you know, it's like they say, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And Okuyasu just goes, you're gonna get chocolates, Josuke. He knows what the story is. Oh! I don't need to wait for the boat guy. I can just run across because I have the water breathing. Snorkel is useful. I will take that heart max up. Yeah, normally you need to get like a little statue that summons the like the ferryman basically. He's supposed to be like Charon the ferryman from, you know, Greek mythology. No, oh no! I do need him to get through here. I played myself. Like, oh, I don't need him. I can just walk across. But no, I can't. Because that gate doesn't open unless he comes by to open it, apparently. And with the only forms I have being mist, I don't even have the ability to, like, fast travel through here. The wolf can run pretty quickly underwater. The bat can use wing smash and fly above water just fine. Why is it turning him around? Whatever. Let's fight a boss. A sub-boss. That's not the full boss. And normally you're running through this room and you're panicking because, oh no, the water's rising. I can't breathe underwater. Covenant Stone. I sell it. That's what that is. I sell it. But since I already have the snorkel, I'm fine to be in the water. Meal ticket. Again. I like that so, like, one of the weird things with the randomizer here is that when they have, like, mixed up the item portraits, they also, like, swapped out color schemes. So the meal ticket actually looks like a box of matches to me. Too easy. It's honestly one of my favorite bosses in the game, and she just died like a chump. Oh, look! The merman statue. Lets you summon Ethel Merman. But no, that is actually a very prescient find because, like I said, I need the item that summons the ferryman, and that's what that is. I'm going back into that hole after all, it turns out. There he is. Give me a lift.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
These line readings are all bonkers. I don't even need to stress about, like, collecting any torches or, you know, killing these bats. That torch there, normally, it's got like $1,000 in it. I don't need it. Because I haven't got the item to make torches drop things. Still. Swear to God, if I actually get to Dracula before I get that thing, I'm not sure what's going on. Over here we have the spike breaking armor. I do love the spike breaking armor. It is a lot of fun. It's also time to change swords. Yeah, I'll go back to the fist weapon. Sure. I feel a sneeze coming. That is gonna show up on the waveform. I like that he just passes through the roof like it's not an issue. I have to duck. I forgot, there was something I could have demonstrated there, but I didn't. Bats technically count as projectiles. So if I was to block them with the Herald Shield, I would get a heart for it. These frogs are annoying. I do not like dealing with them. These guys are also annoying, so I'm going to drown them. We love it. It's just goofy. Push the box up against the wall, block the stream, watch them all just die. Dear God. Oop. That's what I wanted. What are you? A red bean bun. That was unexpected. Reminds me, though, I did go out for lunch with a good friend of mine the other day, and the place gave us, as dessert, just randomly for free, mochi donuts. Which I had not had before, but they were tasty. Strange, but tasty. I would eat them again, absolutely. Mochi is bean, right? If it's not, I sound silly. Okay. Yeah, I was correct then. There is a bean element to it. I know that this game, like, obviously, this is set in, like, Romania. I have seen ice cream mochi before. I tried it, I didn't much care for it. But yeah, this game is set in Romania in like the 1700s. Oh boy, another Gurthang. And like all of the food items, not all of the food items, but a lot of the food items are just very Japanese. Like, I don't think that, you know, 18th century Romania had red bean bun. I don't know. I don't think they had the dim sum set. I do have in my inventory right now, dim sum. And like, I get it, they were making it for an audience. At the time, it was, it's not as though, you know, American developers and, you know, translators and localizations did the same goddamn thing. You know, Konami here put in sushi in Romania, and Funimation or whoever it was it, maybe it was 4Kids, whichever company it was that did the Pokemon anime translation, gave us jelly donuts.
Which might be interesting for you.
Exactly. So, like, I can't even say anything. It's the same goddamn thing we saw there. Brock loves jelly donuts. Ugh. Okay. Bats are supposed to count as projectiles. It didn't quite work there. Oh yeah! They, like, censored the cigarettes in One Piece to lollipops, yeah. I know they just straight up removed the guns from Yu-Gi-Oh! What was that? That was the Fairy Scroll, which lets me know what I'm fighting. Oh yeah, I think I did see that. Was that, God, was that a Babish episode? That sounds like something he would do. Because, like, his original shtick was, like, I'm gonna make things based off of, like, movies and cartoons and whatnot. Oh yeah, this is also one of the pitfalls of using a fist weapon like this, is I can't cut enemies so they don't bleed, so Dark Metamorphosis does nothing for me. The spell that makes it so that I... Ooh, what's that? Moon Rod. Oh, I know, yeah, like, fucking Christ, Babish, what are you thinking? Like, I didn't even, like, I didn't notice until people were talking about it, because I haven't actually sat down and watched any of his stuff for a while. I will 100% use the Moon Rod. It's like, know your audience, man. Ran out of ability to jump. Just gonna do it this way. Yeah, so now I am the one called Sailor Moon. And fun fact, I can actually demonstrate with this weapon. I mentioned before that sometimes weapons have special attacks. The Lunar Rod is one of the better examples. It does that. Just a full screen Moon Tiara magic. I just need to bait this skeleton ape over here with the barrel. Alright, let her rip, Donkey Kong. And now I can go into the basement. Even more of the basement. Which has the boss music randomized in, which is fine. It's good music. Yeah, I know, like, some people are like, Babish doesn't know shit. He's like, he's not on the internet. And like, I went to his Twitter to see what was going on over there, and he hasn't posted since like 2000, since 21, you know? So he's not a terribly online person. Maybe his head's just perpetually in a turkey, I don't know. The dog does nothing to me. The fucking fire breath. Oh, there we go. If you thought that area up there looked a little bit suspicious, you are not alone. It is suspicious, I just don't have the item to open it up yet. Oh, these are the guys. Look at all this fire. Let's refill my health off these dudes. Oh! Is that the form of wolf? No, it's the power of wolf. They are really gonna just wait until I get, they're really gonna wait to give me the ability to turn into things as the last item for those things. Except for Mist. Alright, teleporter accessed. We can officially move on. The Sailor Moon shit is so OP. Monster Vial 1. Whoa! Look at that. Luck Potion. Yeah, look at that. Just absolutely wrecked. It's a shame Otto's not still here, because he was like, you just got a neutron bomb? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's just a thing that attacks full screen. It's not like it's something tech-based or anything. But then I just picked up a stick of TNT, and it is exactly what it sounds like. Okay. Life max up. Then of course there's something hidden in the wall, and it's an aquamarine. Which I should be able to take back to the librarian to sell. He doesn't want to help me necessarily, but he will buy my shit. God, now I wonder, like, in terms of localizations, censoring things, will anything ever possibly top Dragon Ball? Specifically Dragon Ball Z. After Nappa just takes off Tien's hand, and he just yells, and I think it's Krillin just yells, "Wait till it grows back." Like, that's gonna happen. Like, every time somebody dies, they never say, oh, he's dead. They say he's being sent to the next dimension. Please die to my Sailor Moon shit. This is just a funky little guy. Just a funky little guy with a lamp. That's also another great one. Where they had to, like, their shirts can't say hell. Come on, we're not gonna get away with that. Parents will write letters. Okay, well, what do you change it to? Hiffle. The home for infinite losers. Is that dynamite? I got the dynamite. It's like a whole bundle of TNT. Which is not actually how dynamite and TNT work, but whatever. Yeah, I know that the folks at Team 4 Star had a lot of fun with Heffel as a thing. In fact, like, since they wrapped up the Abridged series, they have just been doing, you know, a whole, like, thing about the villains in Heffel. Which I haven't watched a lot of, but they're having fun with it, so more power to them. I do enjoy that this part of the castle has gotten the best music in the castle, which is just from the first area. It's just straight up just called Dracula's Castle. That's the name of the track. It's really good. And now I will be fighting a very fucked up boss. One of my favorite bosses. Look at all these bones. What could possibly make all of these bones just be in this room? It's just a giant ball of corpses. They rain on you. There's so many of them, they're eating my moon prism magic. Will this do better damage? Maybe? I did enjoy the cell versus stuff. That was a lot of fun too. Especially the one with Kenshiro. That's just... Whoa! That's just me being a big Fist of the North Star fan. His sensitive middle has been exposed. I'm weird though, I actually like the idea of this boss without the thing in the middle of it. I like just the idea of a giant ball of corpses that work together and throw parts of itself at you. So many bones! It's almost the most bones I've seen in one place before. Almost. Oh, the Spirit Orb, which... I think the Spirit Orb shows me how much damage I'm... Yeah, okay. Spirit Orb shows me how much damage I do to enemies. Which is not super useful, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's still wild to me that I have been in a room that housed the corpses of tens of thousands of human beings. I'm like, how did that happen? Just, you can see the bones, they're just piled up in the corner. You know, they use them to decorate. It's fine. You know, don't think about it too hard. Normally I have no qualms about killing this guy every time I encounter him, because he does have a chance of dropping some very nice stuff. Including the Chakram and the Jewel Sword. The Jewel Sword, of course, being one of those items that, it kind of breaks the game in a way you don't expect it to. It's the best way to farm money. Basically, the way it works is you kill an enemy with it, and it has a good chance of turning that enemy into money. Not money, into like a jeweled ring. Which you can then take to the librarian to sell for money. And so, like, if you just kill, like, those spectral swords that have just a ton of swords orbiting them, you have a chance of getting a whole lot of gems right there. Normally, so this place is pitch black. Sure, this place is pitch black. The idea is you would turn into the bat and use the sonar to see through here. So like earlier when we were joking that Dracula can just yell in the darkness and like see his way through the castle, he could do that. That is literally the way we're supposed to find our way through here. Also, the place is full of spikes. These are spikes, but because I'm wearing the spike breaking armor, they just snap off when I come into contact. Normally you get the spike breaking armor on this side of that room. Silver ring. I do need to check that. Strengthens power of cross. Okay, I don't have that. See, I have this, which is in tower. And then there's another thing that goes with it that says wear blank clock blank. And so if you put the two of them on and you put them on in the clock tower, then shit will happen. Yeah, magic missile. Yeah, the shit that happens in the clock tower is it opens up the path to the area where Shaft would be in the reverse castle. Ooh, the library card. Thank God. I can use that to get out of here when I'm done. Stone mask. Oh, good. Hey, you know what? Now that I think about it, the Hiffle animations definitely make sense to have been one of those dudes. Because, like, the stuff they did for, you know, Sonic, and also especially Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter, would, like, just... That 3D does look very much the same. Another library card, very useful. Yeah, I fought all the bosses in here. Except for the one, just Richter. Yeah, it's always fun when much beloved, you know, YouTube series picks up an animator who turns out to be, like, the best thing for them. Obviously, we can draw parallels to, you know, Red vs. Blue with Monty O. Oh, I did take off the ruby circlet. I'm like, why did that fire hurt me? I'm supposed to get healed by that shit. Oh, I put on those holy glasses for a reason. I need them for the upcoming fight. Really? As they say, ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Actually, one of the other places I was thinking of looking is, where I need to go anyway. So I need to go to the teleporter with the lion crest. So that is the castle keep. Here we are. Step 1, I will be looking underneath the Richter room. Flea Riders, please. God, where is it? I don't want to burn through all my magic just being missed. There we go. Oh! Ghost card. Not quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Don't want to deal with these flea men. Don't want to deal with these flea men. That could be on the title of my grinder profile. Ah, I can now turn into the wolf. Yeah, there we go, wolf. if you've seen the anime, you know all about Alucard turning into a wolf. Good doggo. Okay, well that's everything up there I was thinking about checking out. Now I just gotta look up here in this secret area. And then I'll go fight Richter. Ram. Okay, I actually need to check some of this shit out. Okay, sword named Graham. It's a pretty hit. Scotch two-handed sword. Scotch. Yeah, okay. And how about this legendary katana? See, here's the problem, is this legendary katana has such a low attack power because it took the form of the Red Rust, the second weakest sword in the game. So I won't be using it. I will, however, use the Scotch sword. How hard does that hit? Only 45? Oh god, maybe I won't use the Scotch sword. Jesus. 64, 77, 82 off that cutlass. Alright, we're going with the 82 shield. It's a normal ass sword, but it hits harder than anything else I've got. And I need good aerial attacks here.
I've been waiting for you.
So it is you. But why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
Why you want to resurrect Count Dracula? Bored. Ooh. So that ball is what I need to hit. Got it. There he is.
Defeated me, but all is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand.
Shaft. You're damn right. I can't believe they did that. Also, they just did completely forget to texture part of this castle. Like, that is not a limitation of the console. They just screwed up. I saw an interview with Igarashi at one point, and they asked him, you know, oh, so was it like because of the PS1's graphic limitations that the castle had to look like that? He's just like, no, we ran out of time. So, we just put it out as we had it. Well, that's a shame.
No. What have I done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard? The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont? That was over 300 years ago.
No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Yes, I think so.
That's hardly small
Maria,
talk, Alucard.
take
That's
Richter
big
and
talk,
leave
if
here.
anything.
I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I can think of one item I can reach that I didn't go for in this castle, but it's probably not important. So yeah, the way the second half of this game works is, it's the first half of the game, but upside down. Oh! I like the visuals of that shield better, but at the same time, it doesn't have any neat abilities that I know of. Yeah, regular items can't take the place of relics, so whatever's in that one area that I can get to, but I forgot to in the regular castle, I can't possibly actually need it. Gold ring, mojo mail. I'm gonna guess the gold ring is something I can sell. No, it's a jewel which brings luck. Okay. And mojo mail, wearer becomes an axe knight. I don't need that. Supposedly it's useful against one of the bosses in the second castle here. Ooh, cheesecake. Yeah, there's a boss in the second castle here that will grapple you. But if you're an axe knight, you can't be grappled. So they're like, yeah, just use that. I won't be doing that probably, but it's an option, I suppose. Wall turkey, the legendary wall turkey. Oh no, I can't. There we go. What is it? Let me get it. Jeez. High Quirus. Which, at this point, is pointless. Metal reduces heart consumption. Which would sound useful, because of the whole I can't get hearts from torches thing I have going on right now, but, you know. It doesn't give me a stat bonus, so it feels less useful. Number doesn't go up. Oop. It's one of the things that video games installs in a person, is number must go up. I'll hit that save point. In order to beat the game, I only need to pick up 4 more pieces of Vlad. Because I already have, I think, the finger? I have the Tooth of Vlad. There's 5 treasures in total. Heart. Let's see, there's a heart, there's a finger, there's a ring, there's an eye. And one more. I don't remember what. Hello, Bat. Bat. The boss music it gave me is just the first area's music. The rib of Vlad, that was the last one. Delicious ribs. Going to the left here is not the correct way to go. I'm gonna check up here and then double back. Okay, it's just heart max up. This game suddenly becomes, like, super easy as soon as you get a duplicator, so if that had been that, then this could be... I mean, it's already basically should be super easy, because I got the Chrysogrim, but, having the ability to just use thrown weapons over and over again, or bombs over and over again, you know, I could be killing everything with sticks of dynamite. That would be entertaining. What are you? Javelin. Okay. Another thrown weapon. Which, you know, it's your classic RPG problem of, it's an item that's consumed when you use it. So you don't want to use it, you want to save it for when you might need it. But you'll never need it, and it always feels like too much trouble to switch to it in the middle of battle. Alright, we'll just do the wolf fast run through here. Kind of obliterated by magic points, but that's fine. Is the moonstone still working for me? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's one of the issues with this game, is that I have, like, mild OCD when dealing with what my items look like. So I'm just like, alright, I know I'm never going to use most of these things. I'm still going to switch and rearrange them, just to make sure. The cat's eye circlet. Tell me that's the poison one. Immune to curses. Okay. One of these circlets just straight up heals you from poison damage. And that's useful here. Because those guys do poison damage. Burn through half my magic points, turning into the wolf and running through those tombstones. So we'll change back. Yeah, all those little spores there do poison damage. The only reason I'm using the Chrysogrim right now is because I don't want to deal with all these poison guys. Easy peasy. That's Medusa down. Give me a Vlad thing? No, she does not give me a Vlad thing. She gives me a diamond. Which is the other half of those things. Okay. Well, that's good to know. If need be, I can retreat back to the first castle and go to that room. Firebrand? Except it's not actually a firebrand now, is it? It is. Okay. It is just a firebrand. Yeah, the fact that the items, like, names and properties are randomized is going to always throw me off. Grapes. Mana Prism. Alright, max up. It's funny, the way that the map completion rate works in this game is the first castle is a little over 100%, and then the second castle is, like, additional. So at the end of the day, you can get like 216% of the completion exploration just by like exploring both castles. And there's also a trick you can do using one of the spells that'll actually put you outside of the castle walls in the chapel here. So on top of being able to explore everything inside the castle, you can also get outside and go places you're not supposed to be able to. Like, I think my main save on my actual memory card from my old PlayStation 1 copy of the game just straight up has, like, 223% exploration. I did so much shit in that game. Like, it's one of those things where when a game is your favorite game and you just want to, sometimes you'll do everything. Ooh, Gladius. Except it's not really a Gladius. Like, I wanted to get, like, multiple of every item that I could. So, like, if an item drops off enemies, I want to have at least 3 in my inventory if it's something that goes in my hand. Talwar. Okay. Spirit Sword improves defense. Fine sword honed to a razor edge. Thus implying that all my other swords here are dull? Fuck off, zombies. Yeah, I think this comes back to what I was saying before about, like, being very persnickety about the way that my item inventory is laid out. Because, like, basically I didn't want items to lose their spots in the inventory. So if it was a sword or a shield or something like that that went in my hand, I'm like, okay, there's a way that I could equip 2 of these things, and then I would, like, I would have a blank spot in my inventory, and I don't want that. So I needed a 3rd. And it's silly because I'm never going to use 2 of the same item other than if it's the Heaven Sword. There's literally no benefit with, like, any other item. Hit this save point. And then we'll go fight a boss. I just need to find the bosses that have those Vlad treasures. And then I can go beat the game. Like, that's very much the way this works. Is fight a boss, get one of the things of Vlad, go fight him. It's not like in Link to the Past Randomizer, you can, like, you can mix up how many items it takes to gain access to fight Ganon. This is not like that. It's always going to be all 5, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what are you? Heart Brooch. You know what? Doesn't happen often. We're gonna do it. I've become an Axe Knight. Yeah. See, he can't grab me. This is actually terrible. I'm not doing it this way. He's... Alright, unless you're excited for it, I'll give it a shot. He's trying to grab me. He does the little celebration. Like, it's so funny, you can buy, like, boss tactics. The Heart of Vlad, he had it. Unfortunately, he cannot jump in this armor. But it's so funny. It's so goofy. Yeah, God. You can buy boss tactics from the librarian. He instructs you on how to fight guys. I did all that for cake. And I suppose also the thing of Vlad. It's fine. I did need that. Yeah, but you can buy the boss tactics, and he will give you advice on what to do. And against him, he just shows you run in as the Axe Knight and beat him that way. It's like, that's great instructions and all, but the Axe Knight armor is some of the rarest shit in the game. So anybody playing through is going to see that and be like, how did he do that? Like, it works, but that's like saying, oh, how do I drive to the grocery store? Well, first, you hop in your time-traveling DeLorean. It's like, I don't have one of those. Well, I guess you can't follow these instructions, can you? God, I'm curious if that's actually the Dark Shield. You know, I would love if it was easier to get the Axe Knight armor. It is honestly ridiculous in a very fun way. But it is quite difficult to get. What's the Dark Shield? Oh, the Dark Shield is actually the Dark Shield. I love the Dark Shield. Does that not look super cool? Kinda love it. And it hurts enemies to walk into it. Look, it's not a contest on what has more pixels. It's got a baller electric effect, and for that we love it. Didn't quite expect that to go that way. It's true, it is basically just me holding like a lightning key thing. Technically it's dark elemental, not lightning though. Converts damage to hearts. Oh, and it's even got higher defense. Okay. And now I'm blue. That's also one of the things that I love about this game is that, like, the color of your sprite actually changes with some of your gear. That's what I needed. I want some health back. Drink the blood of the werewolves. Oh yeah, so fun fact, if you've seen the Castlevania anime, two of these characters may seem familiar. It's Trevor, it's Sypha, and up here we have Grant. Grant didn't show up in the cartoon. But these are fakes. Exactly, just, you know, Shaft decided to fuck around with us by making copies of our friends. Alucard, you must kill your polycule. The Fire of Bat. I didn't expect that. Now my bat form can shoot fire. Oh wait, I don't have a bat form yet. I'm this far into the game and I haven't picked up the bat. Yeah, just you wait. That's going to be the next Avatar movie. Is James Cameron's Avatar Fire of Bat? I know the Airbender guys are like, so the second movie is element-based, is it? You sure about that, buddy? I do like that these guys are just waiting while I wail on them. Normally they'd get knocked back by my first hit. God, I need a drink. Pause for a second. Yeah, I went through all of the water that I had, so now I just have some of a bottle of Pepsi left. It's fine, I'm sure I'm almost done. I said earlier very specifically, I want to make sure I get done my stream before Leshy starts theirs. I mean, you question it, but I have 3 of the 5 necessary treasures. So in theory, I've beaten all of the bosses in the first castle. So the reward, so the last 2 have to be in this one. So I just need to do, you know, the least amount of steps possible to find bosses. I only need 2 more in theory. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go through here, I'll go to the alchemy lab, and I'll go fight Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies. He's nasty. Yeah, there's like 3 bosses in this game that I like to see people's reactions to when they run into them for the first time. And he's one of them because it's just this absolutely disgusting monster. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of your contraption. Oh yeah, I don't know if you were watching when I fought the giant ball of corpses. But I've already run into one of those horrible bosses that get incredible reactions. He shows up in the animated series very briefly. I think, yeah, he was, when, Isaac had his own thing going on? God, who were the 2 dudes? There was Isaac and there was the other guy. And I don't remember which was which. But, when, the one guy who was, like, going on, like, a one-man trip across the desert, because Dracula dumped him out there rather than having him die. and he was like trying to fight some local necromancer or something. Yeah. Okay. So what was the other guy's name? Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, basically, as he's like going through this, I think he's fighting like a rival necromancer out there, and that dude's got like a giant ball of corpses that he's got summoned. And I'm like, that's one of my favorite bosses from the game. Hector, that was it, right. Alright, here we are. Look at that guy. Absolutely pleasant, this boss, is it not? The flies come at you as you damage him, like fucking maggots fall off of him onto the ground. And if you run into them, you get poisoned. Oh, probably. That definitely sounds like something up my alley. God, I am getting clowned on here. There we go. Give to me treasure. Oh my god, life max up. And yeah, the bat form, you can just do the wing smash and get through his, and, you know, just break through his face a few times. Oh my god, it's the Cube of Zoe! Hearts drop from my, from fucking lamps now. Oh my god. I can gain access to the areas of the castle that were locked behind sub-weapons. It is still ridiculous that it took this long for me to get it. Yeah, it's the first item you usually get in the game. That's the thing. So, like, the fact that I was just without it for this whole time means that I wasn't able to do things that I should have been able to do since the beginning. Welcome to randomizers. These guys were bosses in the first castle. Except for that fire demon, he is completely new to this area. Resist thunder. It's not what we want. Break that one open. Silver Crown. I don't want that book. Standard Adventurer's Helm. Alright. Yeah, the book has an interesting attack. It is not what I want. This is a Sunstone. Okay. Everybody's favorite bondage comic. Now, I mentioned earlier that there's an item called the Moonstone that increases your stats after when it's dark. And the Sunstone does the opposite of that. Increases your stats when it's sunny out. The game's internal clock is always running. Also, God help me if this game makes me fight Galamoth. I just realized he could have been randomized to have one of the things. Galamoth is honestly the hardest boss in the game. He's one of the bosses that I always want to see what people deal with. I'll be able to cheese him a bit. But if you run in there and you don't have a few very specific items, you are in trouble. What's the best way to go? One more. Okay. I don't think there's a boss in the marble gallery, but there is one in the tower. And also there's a couple in the basement. I don't want the holy water either. Oh, the pocket watch. I'll take the pocket watch. Pocket watch has some interesting properties. Namely, Zawirldo. And of course, since I'll be coming in from this side, I know that I'll just be able to right away pop this thing open. Oh, it's the funky music from the underground area. Open up. Alright, this room wound up being a little bit useless, but whatever, I got here anyway. I love this smooth, jazzy area. Okay, I will be heading to the left. And dealing with these guardians. Let me put on the ruby circlet. I'm not dealing with these guys without fire immunity. Look at how little damage I'm doing to this guy. 1. Oh, buddy, wind up. He's doing the wrong wind-up. But he also, thankfully, refills my health. That's what we want to see. Oh my god, he didn't even die from that. Each of these hits is only doing 1. What a nightmare. But he'll be so worth it. Okay, I just want to do for posterity. I am level 41 right now. Remember that number. Because I'm going to level up like 10 times when he dies. Maybe not 10, but a lot. God, if he dies. Come on, man. I didn't even level up once. Screw this room. That's the toughest enemy in the game outside of bosses. He's even tougher than most bosses. I even knew those were there, and they still got me. Twice. Yeah, he's tougher than most bosses. I guess maybe the amount of experience they give is randomized, because normally that's like super profitable for experience. You need to grind levels, you go there. Yeah, and if you need to grind levels, you also just, like... you hope you have a decent weapon to fight those guys with. Saving... I'm hoping that So I'm going up this way, in the hopes that this is where the stuff is that I need. But it could be that the creature in the west wall has one. There's a few bosses down here for me to deal with, too. I'll deal with this area first. Turning into a wolf, running through it. The ceiling is oddly shaped, so it's making me go all over the place. But that's fine. Ooh, the Mystic Pendant. So what that does is, it increases the rate at which my magic refills, which is handy if I was, say, using a lot of it from shapeshifting into a wolf and running through everything. Unfortunately, the ground here is so uneven and awkward that that's actually not a great idea. Oh! The Nose Devil card. Sure, let's summon the Nose Devil. The upgraded demon.
全国の女子高生の皆さん、あら、あんたがご主人？へえ、私の方が美形ね。それじゃ行くわよ。
He sure does have a lot to say, doesn't he? He'll attack things, so he isn't exactly useless. I don't know what differentiates him from the regular demon other than that he has this goofy face. But he can also hit switches. Switches that I can't hit. I spotted that out of the corner of my eye and was like, I should grab that. Yeah, it's so funny. If I had like the regular demon, he'd pop out and he'd see a switch and he'd be like, a switch. I will press it and see what happens. Like, it's like the direction that they gave for the voice actor was, hey, can you be Peter Lorre? Just clown on this guy with my drop kick. Get him, demon! Oh, right, I can stop time. I forgot that worked on him. Okay, he didn't have a treasure of Vlad. Yeah, just time freeze. Just freeze time and wail on a guy. I'm sure it's not overpowered at all, right? Before I go down there, I want to explore the rest of this room. Okay, there's nothing. Alright. Let's do this thing. This is where the console would normally struggle. And because it's on my laptop, it's struggling a little bit less, but apparently some of this slowdown is just hard-coded. Ooh. The regular old demon card, which has been completely supplanted by the Nose Devil card, so we'll never get the regular demon, just the Nose Devil. Which I'm not sure why they called it Nose Devil. They just gave it a Tengu mask. Oh yeah, and the octopuses are just continuously respawning. No! Not going back down. Okay, there's a ledge I can step on, it's fine. Whew! It's true. Although, curiously enough, they didn't translate dim sum set. Omelette? Perhaps du fromage? Oh, block a knife. Okay, that's not something I really needed. They're fun, don't get me wrong. It's a thrown weapon, so I will never use it. Actually kind of funny. Half the reason I'm doing this here tonight is because I only have one more episode of Final Fantasy in the can. And I don't want to necessarily throw it up tomorrow. And I needed something for tomorrow, so instead when I beat this, I will put this up on YouTube instead. But I've already got what I think is a nice, amusing short. All ready to go for the Final Fantasy episode that I haven't released yet. Okay, there's two bosses down here. Excluding these guys, which are bosses technically, but they're not bosses down here anymore. They're just throwing the first bosses at me as regular enemies. Alright, we're definitely saving before I go into this area though, because this next boss is very often, you know, the death of players, so to speak. That's what we call foreshadowing. LOL.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Without his ranged attacks, he's kind of a chump. Demon's just taking pot shots as he dies. The Ring of Vlad, I only need one more. And since I've already gone this far, I guess I'm gonna see if Galamoth has it.
あら、このスイッチはまだ押してなかったわね。よし、じゃあ行くよ。ポチッとな。
He hit the switch for me. That's what he's here for. Now, I will say, when the demon levels up, he does get some very fun attacks. He gets, like, elemental strikes and multi-strikes, and he is generally useful. Are any of you secretly standing in for the Fist of Tulkas? You sure are. Okay, we are in business. I have the Fist of Tulkas. Which, doesn't have the same utility as the Chrysogrim, but, I can do that. Fire off the Hadouken a few times. Here we go. Just give him the old Fist of the North Star. Yeah, ta 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 ta. I finally encounter, like, I get the fist weapon that I'm looking for, and I encounter all these bats, which, if I had a slashing weapon on, they'd be child's play. Not that they're difficult, but, you know, they do knock me out of the air. It's more annoying than anything else. Oh, don't mind if I do. The Sailor Moon shit again. I will activate this teleporter, so that when the time comes to get out of here, I can do it a little more quickly. If the boss up here drops the last item, then I can go directly to Dracula from there. If not, then I'm going to the wall and fighting the creature. Oh, magic missile. Don't mind if I do. Peanuts. I always loved it. Okay, so in the original game, the description on the peanuts is just difficult to eat. Which they are, because when you use them, he literally tosses them up in the air. And you have to position yourself underneath them to catch them in your mouth. And press up at the correct time in order to catch them. It's a little bit incredible, and fun. Ooh, what are you? Dark Blade? Okay. Not fancy at all. You know what? I don't need to deal with these. I don't need to deal with these witches. They're gonna throw cats at me. Literally.
Three hours later.
Alright, so I had my internet just die. That's what happened there. Power cycled the router. We appear to be back on. Let's see, what's good armor to put on for this? the Dracula tunic's actually pretty damn good now. Because I've uncovered a lot of map. Okay, so this is the other boss that I like to see reactions to, because not because he's exceptionally difficult or anything, but because he's ridiculous.
What?
I'm not doing a whole lot of damage as an Axe Knight. But I'm not taking a lot of damage either. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, he's just gonna do that over and over. I can't really complain about what he does spamming abilities because I'm just running and axe knighting. Sir, please. This is so stupid. I'm like, you know what? I have the Axe Knight armor. I may as well give it a shot. Ah! He's just taking swings at me now. Sir. Follow the script and get your fucking kneecap axed. Not even. I'm hitting him in the fucking, like, the top of the foot. What do you even call that? The opposite of his arch. I'm just hitting his foot. Oh, too close. Okay. Alright. There's gotta be a better way than this. It's probably not using the Axe Knight armor. But in for a penny, in for a pound. He's too far away. As long as he doesn't do the mace attack where he takes a swing at me, I'm probably perfectly safe here. Yeah. Oh, step forward. This could actually be trouble. Do I not have the fairy scroll on? Yeah. Why isn't it telling me his name? This fella is Galamoth. He's a powerful demon who rules the underworld and has a plan to overthrow Dracula. I believe he first appeared in Kid Dracula? Oh, too close. Just imagine, I'm getting healed for like 98 health per second off this lightning attack. Imagine if that was doing damage to me. This is taking so long! Can't quit now. I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. I'm just... my eyes are looking through the screen. No! Ow. Sometimes my criticals do a decent amount of damage. Sometimes they do 6 damage. God. Nope, I got hit. I stopped paying attention to the screen for a second. I am trying to find out how much health he has. Enemy data... 12,000? No. No. That is not happening. I'm sorry. 12,000. Got 82 off of that. Where is that stupid katana? But it's got such low damage. That can't be it. I know I picked up another katana recently, except it's not actually a katana. It's a German thrust sword. I just need something that does a decent amount of damage, and I can hit him in the face with. His head is the weak point. Step through. So don't you want to do the lightning thing? The actual lightning thing? Fine. make me go the cheese route and actually just missed through. God. Okay, here's my new plan. Oh my God. D-pad, cooperate. Just 12,000. 12,000. That's uncalled for. There, I got him. Can't even believe that. 12,000 health. I'm down there hitting his foot for 1 damage. Not happening. Give me the last Vlad part. Oh my God. Completely superfluous. Was he at least guarding the bat? Oh, there is the last Vlad part. Thank Christ. Oh my God. Let's go kill Dracula. Let's take this knife and kill Dracula. The clock is useless against Dracula. He's too powerful to be affected by time stop. I mean, this guy was. I just didn't test it because I knew he was. The knives, however, well, they probably won't get used either. Shield, shield, shield. Sure. Like I said before, it's a nice looking shield. As I recall, these ice folk here, I like them, they're cool. He got that leggy sticking out. That is a good look. Skeletons all on the floor, please. Rebound stone is less useful than the daggers, I find. Like, what's this Discord message? It's Leshy. They are starting their stream. I would be done this if I didn't have that interruption. Okay, we're going back to... Is it the stag? Which room is it? It's the stag. Or goat, I guess? It's not super clear. This is the one problem with the Rune Blade. It's cool as hell. It hits a lot of shit. If it doesn't kill in the first hit, then whatever you're swinging at is going to get in on you. That is obviously not ideal. Here we go! All 5 treasures of Vlad. The way through opens up. Clock chimes 13 times, which could be a reference to, Oh yeah, give me the book. I don't use the book much. Let's take it for a test run against Dracula. And also Shaft. Shaftula. I was gonna say, this has got to be a save point, right? I'm coming up to the boss here. Alright, up I go. First you fight Shaft, then you fight Dracula. Am I going to regret using this shield? Probably not, I don't know.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Your talk sprite is a whole lot more muscular than your actual...
I am the dark
a whole lot
priest
less.
called Shaft.
Shaft.
This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But
yeah, his talk sprite is a whole lot less muscular than his actual character sprite.
But Belmont's
It's
power
like
is
zipping around
supreme
here.
among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Always with these bosses threatening my weak human side. Why don't you do an electric attack there, buddy? Thanks for the health back.
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness.
He
Go
topped
then
me
and
up.
dwell there for
Very
all
nice.
eternity.
I get to go fight Dracula at full health.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
You first. Like, we don't get, like, a backstory for him or anything. He just showing up, and then, like, his goal is just, I want the world destroyed. I don't like it.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
My weak human side. Let's throw on some dynamite. I'm gonna throw explosives at him.
Behold my true form and despair!
That one was a dud. Am I all out of... that's all my dynamite. Okay. Let's throw the TNT next. I got 3 of those. Get him, boys! Those monster files ate up all my sprites on screen. Attack potion. Shield potion. And woo, high potion. No. Sure. Let's get the neutron bomb ready to go. I don't usually use all this shit, but it's fun. Oh, that's all my bat pentagrams. Karma coin. Heads. Alright, we summoned a magical twink. Tails. Lightning. That's all my karma coins. I only have one of those? Oh. Lol book. Let's use the magic missiles. Alright, that's just literally a magic bow shows up. Javelin! I only had one. I'm just burning through my throw items now. I missed with the shuriken. Walk a knife, go! I got turned around, I threw one off screen. Iron ball! That's all my iron balls. Buffalo Star. Yeah, they did pretty decent damage. know what? I'm gonna summon the fairy. I realize I'm getting a little bit beat up here. Oh, I got him anyway. Okay.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my
I'm
mother
like, that's half
no
my
more.
health.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
Dracula raised a smart-ass son being sarcastic. Oh, hello.
Tell me, what were Lisa's
I just
last
beat the
words?
game.
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already
I know,
a hard
right?
lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
I decided to use all my ridiculous throw weapons and shit on him at the end, so the boss fight was a whole lot of pause screen, while I selected high explosives to lob at him. I got so many ridiculous janky weapons in the game. Like, I was using the rune sword, which is just a magic sword that flies across the screen and comes back to you. Which is very in keeping with, like, anime Alucard, I feel. I did have a brief interruption because my internet went out and I had to go restart the router. But as soon as that happened, I came back in, I defeated Galamoth, he had the last thing I needed, and I went and fought Dracula. I just skipped over most of the last castle.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad
You'll
you're
get to
all
hear him
right.
here.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no.
I mean, that's
It's best this way. I
that's
can't
mostly
ease his
just
torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again.
that's
And on
just
that
bad
day,
voice direction.
Maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
And then we have this wonderful, smooth jazz, almost Kenny G outro song. Yeah, Scott McCulloch there is actually I believe, the voice actor. Oh, he's also the voice of Chris Redfield. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this is one of the things that people always pick on this game for. This song, it's so out of place. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this happened. Iga did a lot of work on this. Of course, he is the man, so... what do you think? Should I, I mean, VODs don't save that long, so I don't think I'd be getting necessarily copyright dinged for this, but also that's it. I'm done. There's not like after this, there's not like a completion screen. Okay, well, my stream is pretty much ending theme. I am the wind. They don't even say who it's by. Just I am the wind. That's the song. Yeah. That seems like a good place to leave off for now. I am the wind. What a way to go out, right? Took about 4 hours. Including all of this I am the wind that we've listened to so far, and I don't know if it counts the time spent without internet. God. Yeah, I'm gonna... The flute solo! I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for tuning in. I have once again been your host, Joe, and I will see you next time.